Welcome to Arazy Group's regulatory update. In today's update, we're going to give you some updates from Brazil due to the issuance of new regulation, Resolution 721, that will be replacing Resolution 185. This new resolution will be enforced in March 2023. Those updates include product risk reclassification, software as medical device or SaMD, product grouping, registration scheme, technical dossier requirements, and license amendment procedures. The new Resolution 721, that will be enforced in March 2023, is adopting the EU MDR classification rules. As a consequence, some products are reclassified to higher risk classes, requiring the manufacturer to comply with local GMP requirements. For those who do not know, in Brazil, the foreign manufacturer of Class 3 and 4 products must have their facility certified through Brazilian Good Manufacturing Practices, or BPF certification. Depending on the case, an on-site inspection to the manufacturing facility may also be required. On the other hand, the manufacturer of Class 1 and 2 products are exempted from BPF certification. New Resolution 721 also includes the definition and risk classification rule for software as a medical device. In this resolution, the entire Rule 11 is dedicated for software as a medical device. However, this is not the first time SaMD was introduced in Brazil. Another regulation such as Resolution 657 has also been introduced to specifically stipulate the registration of SaMD. In Brazil, a collection of medical devices can be grouped as family if manufactured by the same manufacturer and possess similar characteristics such as intended use, principle of action, composition, performance, and accessories used. The new Resolution 721 introduces 2 new product groupings, the kit and system. Kit is defined as a set of medical devices that, regardless of being individually registered or notified, are grouped into a sales unit for a specific purpose of use or procedure. System is defined as a set of compatible medical devices, which relate or interact with each other, exclusively with the objective of fulfilling a purpose intended by the manufacturer. However, accessory is a product intended by its manufacturer to be used in conjunction with one or more specific medical devices, to allow or help in a specific and direct way that the medical devices are used in accordance with the intended purpose. If you want to manage your product registration, consider Regislate, our global registration management software, for fast and effective market access processes. The new Resolution 721 does not introduce new registration pathways, but before we continue with the next update, let us refresh your memory on the registration pathways that are currently applicable in Brazil. In Brazil, there are 2 pathways, notification and registration. Notification is a pathway for Class 1 and 2 devices, while registration is a pathway for Class 3 and 4 devices. Technical dossier review will be involved as is part of registration of Class 3 and 4 devices, while for Class 1 and 2 devices technical dossier review is not required. However, Anvisa has the right to request further documentation, therefore, it is highly suggested to have the technical dossier available. The Resolution 185 does not require the applicant to arrange the technical dossier in a certain format. However, the new Resolution 721 requires the applicant to arrange the technical documents in a format adopting the IMDRF format. According to Resolution 721, the technical dossier must contain 6 sections. The first section must contain administrative information and list of models, components, or variants that are included in the application. The second section must contain information such as device description, intended use, contraindications, approval, and marketing history. The third section must contain information such as risk management, essential principle checklist, list of applicable standards, and device-specific reports such as biocompatibility, sterility, IEC, and software validation. The fourth section must contain the clinical summary and evaluation. The fifth section must contain labeling, packaging, and instruction for use information. The last section, Section 6, must contain manufacturing process information including design and development. Resolution 721 introduced an update in the license amendment process. For example, the notification for minor change will be published in the Brazilian Official Gazette and Anvisa's electronic portal within 30 days from receipt submission date. This is regardless of the evaluation result conducted by Anvisa. Depending on the type of change, the license amendment process in Brazil is divided into 3 categories. Major changes that are subject to approval before it can be implemented. Next, minor changes that are subject to notification and can be implemented immediately. Most changes for Class 1 and 2 medical device will be executed under this category. And the last category is non-reportable change, which does not require notification or approval. This includes changes such as formatting, layouts, or editorial. To implement Resolution 721, Anvisa stipulated some transitional procedures. These include the application under previous regulation, Resolution 185, will still be accepted until the end of February 2023. Next, the application approved under Resolution 185 will remain valid until there is a further mandate from Anvisa. The holder of current approved licenses, whose devices are reclassified to a higher risk class, must submit an application to update risk classification maximum 365 days from March 1, 2023. This application must also be accompanied with the same documentation as new registration, including obtaining BPF certification for Class 3 and for devices. The holder of current approved licenses, whose devices are reclassified to a lower risk class, does not have to do anything because Anvisa will issue a rectification file to update the risk classification for such devices. That's it for our update today. If you have any comments or questions, please do not hesitate to email or call us. Check the Contact Us page on our website for an Arazy Group office near you. Follow Arazy Group on LinkedIn to view other countries' regulatory updates and the latest advancements in regulatory affairs technology. Stay safe and keep well.